Welcome, Kingswagons. You have the honor of...
What's up, dudes? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Make sure Can you hear me? I hope so. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I'm immediately distracted because I forgot how my microphone works. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So dumb. So dumb. The microphone, if you don't know what it is, it's got three settings, right? One is for your headphones, if you want to connect those to your microphone, and then the other is for balance, I think. But the one on the left is for the volume, and it defaults to middle, so it's like you don't know where your volume's at unless you hit the button and do all this. It's just a thing. But I will say I did figure out a whole bunch of stuff that was broken in the last like 35, 40 minutes. Like legit. There was some stuff that was an absolute mess. And I was able to, I fixed the alerts. I fixed that the rainbows like turn themselves off at the end of an alert. I fixed the taco needs thing that kept popping up. What else did I fix? I fixed one channel reward, but I didn't have time for the rest of them. So if you want to do a quiet party, you can do a quiet party. But I'll fix the rest of them tomorrow. I moved some stuff. My desk is a little cleaner. I can't say it's perfect, but it's definitely there. So things are progressing. I'm kind of amazed how simple the solution was. What basically happened was, there's a setting, one single button in Lumia that's called dynamic default. That's what it's called. And what it does is basically whatever it turns on, it leaves on. That's the idea, so that you can always kind of shift between things. It's a setting, so okay, cool, that's cool. But I ended up, that doesn't work for me. You want it to do what it just did. That's supposed to turn off too. So if I do this, does it not turn it off? I need a new button. Hi, hello. I know how to fix this though. We'll do that. That is the worst way to fix it possible. But hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are here. Good to see you, Dragon. Hi, Dragon. Hello, Jones. You got a pizza? That's nice. Hello, Swag. Glad you're here. Hi, Ransom. So today we're just gonna play some Hollow Knight. I'm trying to break it in slow, trying to keep life a little bit easier. I was able to, like I said, I was able to tidy up a little so my brain looks a little better when I look at my desk. And it's coming along. Tomorrow or Thursday we'll probably, yes, tomorrow, Thursday, yeah. We'll probably jump back into doing the mini Lego stuff, get back into the rhythm. Then starting next week, we can start doing some like actual content, like actual content. It's always an AMA, so if you want to talk, by all means. Hello, Snack Girl. Welcome. Good to see you. What's up, Musical Angel? Glad you're here. Yeah, been a long time. Snack Girl's here. Well, Snack Girl is at school doing stuff and lurking, well, hopefully doing homework, right? Homework? Doing homework? You like the room? Yeah, I really like it. It's grown on me. The only issue I've got is that wall, right? Like there's blank and it's blank, and my instinct is always to fill stuff up, make look better with more stuff. But then after I've added all my stuff, it looks junky. Like it looks like it's not good. And so I'm like, okay, how do I make it not look like a big blank wall, but also not like it's full of junk? You know what I mean? So we're trying to figure that out. I've got a big carpet that I'm thinking about hanging on the wall. You know how carpets go on the wall. It's a thing. It does. Well, and the wall color is like a really kind of a really, it is purple. It is legit Twitch purple. That is the color. You guys can't tell much. It's kind of weird. Like this color, this light here is purple on purple, which comes out on my screen as like a blue. I don't know why, but and that's fuchsia. That's pink and it's coming out purple. I'm trying my best to make it look good. It's a thing in the 70s, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get some wood paneling over here. Yeah, we're gonna do shag carpet. What else? You ever seen a shag carpet vacuum? Those are really something. If you've never seen one, it is the weirdest thing. It's got all these like spikes, sucky spikes on it. It's so weird. We had one growing up. I don't remember having shag though. I just remember it was an option. Same with stuff everywhere. I tend to leave space so you can still see through a wall. So if you go back to a previous stream, like it's packed. It's books, it's stuff on the wall, it's shelves upon shelves. I knew every time I looked at basically I'm trying to copy YouTubers, right? Every time I looked at a YouTuber, it was a lot simpler, a lot like emptier, right? And so I'm like, okay, I want it to look cool. I want to be able to do videos. This is probably going to change some in that I'm supposed to be less, Twitch framey. Like all the cool kids are just showing their whole shooting match here. I'm not a cool kid yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Brisketarian, promising a brisket in every smoker. Dude, Farrick, I hate to say it, but I'm not a brisket guy. I don't know what it is. Everybody loves friggin' two things: Montreal smoked meat and brisket. And everybody's like, oh, it's so good. I don't like either one of those things. I think it might be me because I'm the only one I know who doesn't, drool over a brisket or Montreal smoked meat. I just not me. You don't see through walls. You just see walls. You see through windows. No, well, you see walls. You see through the things to the wall, I think. Your mom didn't like brisket? Okay, there you go. I know. I'm a terrible Eastern Canadian. Central Canada? I'm from the West, and which is basically America light. And so it's very, very similar to that. So it's whatever. It's fine. You're allowed to like what you like. You're allowed to not like what you don't like. Unless someone else likes it, in which case you have to like what they like. And then they get mad at you. You don't like for the Montreal steak seasoning. So my daughter loves the steak. Like she'll put that on her freaking hot dog. She really likes the Montreal steak spice. But I think that's good.
Congratulations,
but I don't know what the Montreal thing is.
You are the first person to enter the chat and have been first 1 times.
Hello, Amame Seda. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Probably travel to wherever you are faster than most steaks. Dude, I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to Eastern United States. Like if I drive, I can drive for an hour and a half, give or take, and I'll be in New York, right? Not the city, the state. And so like I'm really close. At the same time, if I go east and I want to go to the east side of Canada, that's another 40 hours of driving, right? So I am technically in central Canada. Even though I drove 1 million hours to get here, there's still 1 million hours to go. Yeah, feel free to ban me on my own channel for my lack of taste in meat. It's true. Montreal steak spice is basically spices that Montreal smoked meat is cured in. Then I don't like the meat part because I like the Montreal steak spice. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry, Sida, I don't know how to read that, so I apologize. I can only do English. Or whatever French is on cereal boxes and soup cans. That I can figure out too, usually. Pickling spice and salt. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it is. Is that what those little brown circles are? Yeah, kind of does. Okay, all right. I can get on board with that. I don't have any other plan other than Hollow Knight today, so forgive me for breaking it in slow, for doing the whole normie thing where it's just hey, let's talk for a little bit and then play some game. But I'm trying to be kind to myself and only do what I can do. I feel like I did pretty good yesterday, in that I was I beat 2 bosses, man, in 2 tries, 2 or 3. I was on fire yesterday, so I feel pretty good about that. We can do some wandering now too, because we have the ground pound ability. We can go wander up and around, and finally go to that crystal cave. So I'm looking forward to seeing whatever that is. It is Prime Days, by the way, so now's a good time if you want to use your Prime subscription, or if you want to buy some stuff for your stream or whatever. It is Prime Days, so maybe there's some stuff out there that you might like. To check that out. I've been shopping for a PC, obviously, to replace this thing here, which is great. Like, it looks great to you guys, and it's pretty not terrible, but then all of a sudden it is. I appreciate that, Farrick. It's good to see your name in stream too. Are you good at parkour? Am I good at parkour in Hollow Knight? I would say that I'm not great at like the hit down, like where you hit things from above. I'm not good at that. which if you're going to be good at parkouring, especially if you're going to hit spikes or you know there's a bad guy that you want to get across or whatever, you have to be able to do that, right? That's just the way it is. I can't do it. And I'm going to practice. My daughter figured it out. She's really good at it. You may not like... Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, the whole point is you go get something really cool, and then it gets it harder in the other places. So, all right. Better at parkour in Hollow Knight than IRL. That is true of me too. Being afraid of heights doesn't help. Being completely out of shape doesn't help. Having a absolutely destroyed right arm, elbow, and wrist doesn't help. I'm not built for parkour. But I do have a family. I have 2 family members now who go to the gym. And they're got the personal trainer thing. They're doing the whole like trying to be cool and trying to be get fit and all that stuff. So like it's really it's inspiring to see. My son, he's like, we got to get up early. We got to get up earlier. Because once you're on, like I was on sabbatical for a while, right? Like, and so it's easy to just kind of let just the world go, especially when there's stress, especially when there's stuff going on. Suddenly you don't know what you're doing with yourself and where am I and what time is it? And that was me for like 2 weeks. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Mother Goose. How am I doing? Let's see. I'm not bad. There's a lot going on in my life. Because my wife is out at the treatment place, right? There is a break from, she's cared for and all the rest of that stuff, and so I can kind of take a break. However, that world keeps inviting, you know what I mean? It keeps breaking into my life, and it sometimes in sudden ways, and sometimes in bummer ways, and sometimes in necessary ways. Right, I had to go to the ER and spend all day there, and then yesterday I got a call from the counselor, and we had a big emotional talk right before stream. So, I'm doing okay. Like I'm doing a lot better than I was. I don't know if you go back and we can't watch. I think I deleted the VOD, but like the last stream that I had before I went on sabbatical, it just didn't last. It was like 2 minutes long. I fell apart and then I quit. Right. So I'm trying my best to figure out to be able to be where I am and be able to enjoy what I'm doing, be in the moment. That's what you're kind of supposed to do, the mindfulness thing. But I was watching some shorts today, and they were about food prepping, right? There's this one guy, I really like him. He's a fit guy, but he's like he goes through like recipes or advice that people give and whatnot, and he tries to speak from a realistic perspective. Like today's was about aspartame or something, and he's like, it's like, yeah, there's a million studies on it. You can have a Diet Coke, right? It's fine. Like you're not gonna die. It's fine unless you're allergic to it. You're not gonna die. And it's and that's the thing. You don't have to drink 20 liters of it. You don't have to live on this stuff. Like you don't have to go and like if you have a cookie, eat 20 cookies. Like you can, even in moderation, this stuff is fine. That's kind of his whole thing, and he's trying to be realistic. But he was reviewing someone who was doing batch cooking, and some of the batch cooking recipes they had was really cool. And so I'm like, okay, if we batch cooked and I put some aside, and then I was able to pull out, some of that food and whatnot, maybe it would keep me from snacking or whatever. Like last night, like I didn't eat all day because I was a bad streamer. You know how it goes, right? I appreciate that. Thank you, DJ. I didn't eat all day. Then I had supper. Then I was hungry in the evening, and I made bad decisions. Right? And that was so like, if I had pre-made food, would I have gone to get it? I don't know. We'll see. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. Need to work on self-discipline. I can't eat just one cookie. Yeah, I'm not good at that either. It's easier for me to have 0 than it is for me to have 1. I've said that for a long time, because especially since, like, as a fat guy, back when things were really bad, it was like when I bought a candy bar or I bought a pack of Smarties or whatever, I'd eat the first one like that, and then I would choose to taste the second one where I had to be able to eat it like a normal person, right? It was that is a very unhealthy relationship with food, right? When you have to buy two because the first one's just going to, you know, like, I don't know, quench the addiction or something, and then you can only taste the second one. That's not a good thing. I mean, muffins are pretty good for your snacky mood, but still want something sweet. And that was kind of the whole thing, right? He was doing, what was it? I can't remember what it was. It was like garbanzo beans that he had been roasting and then put some seasoning, or he was watching and then put some seasoning on. There's another one that was kind of like a salsa. He took rice and he added lentils and beans and stuff like that, right? So it ends up being like and then I went and ate it. You know, like I'm like, if I did that, it would be easier to choose good food because it was there, but at the same time it would have to be frozen, right? And being frozen means I have to melt it, and do I have, you know, it's, I don't know, something's got to happen. I was trying to get thin and pretty for Reach, and then when, you know, the life kicked me in the stomach, it's been harder to stay straight. There's only so many things you can have go wrong. Celery is gross. I hate celery. No, celery's gross, man. Like I have wings, or I go have fries, or I go have something like at some restaurant, and I'm like, there's a lot of celery salt in this. I can taste the celery salt. My kids are like, you can taste it? Yes. Celery, gross. I don't like it. Especially frozen cherries and blueberries, but I have an event on Saturday where I might bring cookies. So what's I've heard anyway, I'm not sure if it's true, but that the frozen berries are better for you than the ones that you buy. Hello, Huggy, good to see you. But the frozen berries are better than the ones you buy because they ripen them like more, then they throw them in the freezer, as opposed to like one where you are like they ripen on the way in the truck. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know why they wouldn't just ripen them in the truck and then take them to the freezer. So maybe they're doing that too. Life kicked you in the stomach. Good job ducking. Life usually aims a bit lower than that. That's why I paused for a second, because I was trying to keep my good Christian stream good and Christian. I didn't want to use, but yeah, it kicked lower. I'll be honest, it kicked lower and harder and repeatedly. Yeah, it was you know, there was by the end it was just peanut butter. Just peanut butter down there. I see bananas, like my daughter went out and bought a bunch of fresh fruit, which is great. Like she bought melons and she bought strawberries, and we got some other berries and whatnot, and it's great because you go and you can eat those things, and they're always tasty, they're always sweet, and they're really good. Fruit is good for you and it tastes good. You know, you heard it here first. But the problem with that is you gotta eat it fast, because it just goes away. Sup, Raja? Good to see you. You noticed the pause, Zach? Yeah, exactly. I think at some point people can start being nitpicky. I mean, you're gonna like what you like, but at the same time, you also have to train yourself or attempt to eat stuff that you're not used to, so you know what you like. Like, for example, you could probably eat, you know, rice and beans with the right seasoning and stuff like that and be like, that was actually pretty good. But you're not going to do that if your brain is like always going hamburger, pizza, you know, wings, nachos, and that's for you good food. Because if you try this other thing and it's seasoned properly and it's all put together properly and served warm, you know, then it's actually pretty good. You finish it, you're like, My problem is that my brain wants dessert after every meal. And I mean like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's like I'll put food in my mouth, doesn't matter what it is, and my brain is like, we should have dessert now. Didn't we just have food? We should have dessert. And I'm like, I don't need dessert for breakfast, you know? Yo, thank you for keeping the hype train going. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Thanks, Elijah. Oh, I died. Never mind. It doesn't go bad right away. You're right. Yeah, the frozen fruit's pretty good. It's harder, like microwaving your fruit so that you can eat it. A little weird, especially if you get like hot pineapple on the outside and frozen in the middle. I don't know, but at the same time, it's hard to it's hard to buy fresh fruit and eat it, and then you can't live on crap. Like it's so hard. Why is it so hard to eat? I think personally, this is conspiracy time. I think there's a real enemy situation, like a demonic, like world is evil sort of situation going on, where they're purposely making basic stuff as complicated as possible so we all feel miserable, right? Like we all know we're supposed to get sleep, and yet at the same time everything in our life, has blue light shooting into our eyeballs and stress and designed to keep us addicted. We're supposed to eat well, but there's so much information out there about what not to eat, what, like you shouldn't eat carbs, but you should eat carbs. Your brain is made of carbs, but you shouldn't eat protein, but it'll give you like kidney stones, and you can't have this, and you can't and so you just kind of throw it up in the air and be like, I don't know what to do. I'm too stressed out to think. I'll just eat whatever my heart wants, and then you get in trouble. Like it's designed to make us miserable, not happy. And healthy food is way more expensive, right? Like, so his argument would be, the guy that I was talking about with shorts, right? His argument wouldn't be it's more expensive. You just have to make it. Like, for example, if you want to make your own salsa, or if you want to make your own smoothie, or you make your own ice cream or whatever, like you can do that for cheaper, but you gotta, sometimes you gotta buy a machine, like the Ninja ice cream machine. Have you seen that thing? That thing's nuts. That's crazy. You put anything in there and it becomes ice cream. But you need a special machine. But at the same time, if you have, I've said that about a million times at the same time. But in addition, if you don't have the machine, you can still make some good stuff, right? And there's only so many hours in a day. Exactly. And it does feel conspiratorial. Single layer on a plate, and it thaws out. Yeah, okay, I can understand that. Yeah. Raw cat food is cheaper than canned food if you make it yourself. And that's the thing. The world keeps us busy, keeps us stressed, keeps us disconnected, and then all we have left is for willpower is, at the end of the day, is very little. Right. And so that's when we end up making our bad decisions. That's when we end up getting self-indulgent. That's what, and because we just all day long, we're confronted with difficult choices that we may not have to make. And I was watching, you remember the Healthy Gamer? I think it's called Healthy Gamer GG. He was talking recently about willpower. He's like, I hate using willpower. So I order my life in such a way that I don't have to use it because it's a finite resource. And by the end of the day, or I don't have any left if I've used it all day long. And it helps me make better decisions if I make those decisions in advance and I don't have a choice, right? This is when I wake up, and this is when I eat food, and this is what I'm going to eat, and this is what I'm going to wear, and this is what I'm going to, and this is the way it's going to go. And in that way, I don't have to use up decision-making power and willpower to be able to get through life. And by the time you get to the evening, you can do stuff like, I will go work out now. Why? Because I have that willpower juice left in the tank, right? Meal prepping a week, slow cooker days with healthy stuff are the easiest for limited spoon health. I agree with you. The thing holding that back is the complexity of recipes, right? So, and you're like, they're not that complicated. They are if you're kind of starting from scratch. Like you have a crock pot, and okay, I have a roast now. What do I do? So the spoon situation comes in and kind of going, okay, I know this will make my life easier. I know I can make this earlier in the day, and I know that it will help me have lunch for the next 3 days. I'm going to put this roast in there. What do I do? Right? Now I got to go figure it out. So you go online, you're like, how do I cook a roast? And you'll find everything from shove it in the microwave for 3 hours to you stick it in the oven to, put it into a cast iron frying pan and glade, fry up the sides, and then put it in with the glaze of this, and then potatoes around it, and then, leave it there for however long. And so you're freaking out because you're like, okay, what am I don't know, maybe just me, but you're like, okay, I don't know what to do now. So you just leave it in the freezer. Be like, I'll deal with that later. What are you going to eat tonight? And then you go find some carbs because it's simple. Take a day out of the week to cook all my lunches for the week, or eat whatever is left in the fridge. Yeah, we've learned that for sure, that we have to have it one day of eat whatever's in the fridge. Which even that doesn't work, because my kids have jobs. Like, they're all adults. Like, I've got 24-year-old, 21-year-old, 17-year-old. They just they're like, well, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna order something on DoorDash. Like, it's like, well, you should eat what's in the fridge, right? It's there. We ate it, and like, you left stuff from before. Go have it. It's like, well, I don't want to. And they are old enough that they don't have to. They could just, And then if everybody else is eating Wendy's, you're like, okay, I get to eat leftover whatever, or, do you want me to order your Wendy's, Dad? Like, yeah, easier when everybody's kind of on board. Yeah, crock-pot is great. And if once you learn your recipe, actually, you go to, at least here anyway, there's a crock-pot, like, you put your meat in, and then it's like in a can. You go like that, and you just cook that in the crock-pot. You don't have to, like, and it's already seasoned, it's already put together. You just open the package and pour it in. Maybe add water or something. I don't know. But like, it makes life a lot easier. Does it add all the, the potatoes and the carrots and all the rest? But next to it, no. But at least your meat tastes good. We have a store. You guys probably don't have it. It's called M&M Food Market, I think. We have it here. It's everywhere. It's actually started, I think it started in my hometown. I think it started here, and then it grew just across Canada. And what's neat about it is that they've kind of perfected frozen food. So you go there, like, normally you go to the grocery store and you buy yourself frozen food and you bring it home and you're like, But these guys, like, if you take one of their things, you put them in the microwave, you follow their directions, it'll come out. It'll be like, maybe not restaurant quality, but a heck of a lot better than all the other stuff, and it only took 5 minutes in the microwave. So I've been very attached to M&M. In fact, if you go to my Amazon wish list, M&M is like one of the gift cards, because it makes my life easier. It's good. It's pricey. That's why you got to go in the sales. That's why I'm signed up for the the email list and whatnot. So like, I went there and they had ribs. Gotta love ribs. They were normally $18.99 for like one rack, and they had them down to $9.99. And I had a coupon for, if I spent $35, I got $7 off, and there was a 10% discount of something. Like, if you go at the right time and you pull stuff off, you can do pretty good. And now they've got some kind of computer system that literally tracks what you buy and what you like, and then gives coupons specifically for you for your stuff, which I think is kind of cool. It's saved my bacon a bunch of times. Like, sometimes you're just feeling crappy and you're like, I don't want to go out, and I don't want to do fast food, and I don't want to whatever. You go to the fridge and there's like pasta with pepperoni and peppers or rice and teriyaki and like some really good food. You throw that in the microwave and all of a sudden you've got good food. And your attitude can change after a good meal. At least mine can, right? If you give me a good meal and it's got decent seasoning and it's well prepped or whatever, then my attitude will get better. Thanks for the lurk, man. Appreciate it. I can never justify ordering fast food in my hometown. The price is crazy high, and my family's outside the city. Oh, outside city limits. Yeah, I know. I hear that, man. So it's crazy here too. Like, I was looking at the inflation numbers. Somebody was talking about it. I can't remember who, and it was. It went up 2 times like 5 years ago or something like that, and over the last 5 years it's gone up 8 times. How is it? I can't remember. It's 500% or 400%, like a ton. It went up a ton in the last 5 years, which is why everything is so expensive. I just watched a video about McDonald's. Well, it was about fast food actually, but why fast food is as terrible as it is and as expensive as it is. And they, just kind of a 45-minute breakdown, and it was a reminder of how expensive. There are places in the States you can go and get a Big Mac meal in the US money for like $18. Right? That's not fast food money. That is real actual restaurant money. Continues eating pizza so morale improves. We had so much pizza. We were in crisis for a while. and we couldn't function. Nothing would happen. So we ate pizza. We ate so much pizza. I never wanted to see another pizza ever again. I love pizza. And if I get to the place where I never want to see it ever again, I've had too much. I'd rather make it myself even. We made, what did I make recently? It was really good. It was like a pizza. Anyway, I have been cooking a little bit more. Cheating, of course, like pre-made this and pre-made that, but it comes out of the oven. Like yesterday, I made pot roast and double stuffed potatoes. It was from M&M because I bought it on sale, but it went into the oven. It went into a glass dish. It was sitting on a cooking tray in the oven for 35, 40 minutes or whatever. And it came out hot, and then put some frozen peas and corn next to it. And it was good. It filled the, hey, there's a home cooked meal happening hole, right? Because I think there's something to be said about how if it's a home cooked meal, you can at least feel a sense of comfort. But the more you eat out and the more you eat out of a box, the more that you eat that is like cold or pre-made or something you made yourself or whatever, that, it kind of, to me anyway, it chips away at your joy. Just your joy in life, and having something that you can sit down, you cut up, it's warm, it's there, it's prepared for you in that moment, and it tastes good. That, I think there's a sense of homey comfort in that. I feel better after eating, even though I know it came from M&M, even though I know it was pre-made, even though I know I took it out of a freezer bag, it presented as homemade, which I think was pretty good. Because around here, and you can imagine, because of the stuff my family has gone through, the stuff my wife is going through, like, you go look at those articles, like, ask yourself, at what point do you think that we were cooking meals? Right? Like, it didn't happen. I'm looking at McDonald's, McDouble, practically the cheapest thing on the menu. $3.79. A few years ago it was under $2. Yeah, they had McDouble dressed like a Mac was like the life hack. And yeah, it's crazy now. McNuggets are stupid expensive. Really expensive. The comfort comes from the people around you. Yes, I agree with you primarily. My kids are always coming and going. My wife is gone. My daughter is gone. They have jobs. I'm all over the place. And so I grew up with a very traditional mom, right? Like, my mom was at home and she was cooking meals and making the snacks and cleaning the house. And like, when I came home from school, like school, there was a snack waiting for me, have that. I would stand in the kitchen, watch my mom cook dinner. And that was life for my whole life. And so when we moved out, when I married my wife, all she wanted to be was a homemaker. All she wanted to be was, mom and take care of the house and stuff. And she was for a long while, but I haven't had a homemaker, for, I don't know, a decade. That cooks and cleans and whatnot. And so we always feel like we're just kind of riding the ragged edge of barely holding it together. And it wears on you, man. It wears on you. Dude, I went to a small room, mom and pop type sit down restaurant and got a taco salad for $10. Yeah, and if you can find a good restaurant like that, our good restaurant in town, our good cheap restaurant in town, was bought by new owners and the food all got worse. It was such a bummer. Hey, Girk, good to see you, man. Finished taco training. Score. I apologize for not being able to catch up with the taco training group. The mission was always, have a starter meeting and then have a meeting in between and whatnot. And you guys know what's been going on. Thank you for your patience. I hope it was good. Did you get anything out of it? Do you have a favorite thing you got out of the class, Girk, that you want to share? McDouble cost $1.19 in 2014. It's tripled in 10 years. Yeah, that's not, inflation's supposed to be 2%. Every year. That's what they tell you to factor in. Like, I was talking to my dad, who is retired, right? And he's like, when I retired, and I asked myself, how much was I going to need, right? How much was I going to need to get me to, I don't know, however long he said. And he's like, and he factored it in at 2% per year. And he's like, in the last 5, it's gone up way more than that. So like my retirement money math doesn't work anymore. And he doesn't get any more of it. It's not going up. All right. Appreciate it. Look forward to it. Musical Angel. Arco says, it's all good. We know you've been dealing with a lot. Yeah, I appreciate that. Did it go good? Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, share some insights. What do you got? Girk says, I learned a good deal, especially about intentionality and doing things with purpose through the program, though I did find out that ethically, I'm not supposed to be making pretty much any type of content for my new job. So probably just quitting making content altogether. What happened? What? Can you explain? Like, are they trying to get you to do content creation again, like the car dealership did, or is it just some weird stuff, or like what's preventing? Going to an in-person church and small group, eventually the relationships will get closer. Just got to give them time. Yeah, that is true. So speaking of, I have had some really cool meetings. It happened a few weeks ago. I let you guys in a little bit to the update of the church actually contacted me. The church actually contacted me full story. I got it in my head that I think what I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to make an online service for the online community. And so I talked to the church that was sponsoring me, and they're like, we ain't got time for that. I talked to some other places, and then I went and talked to my home church. And the home church didn't say no. What they said was, well, we're in the midst of thinking through some stuff. You know what I mean? We've got a new staff. We've got some new ideas. So we're not saying no, let's talk about it. And so I talked about it to a rep for like 6 months, maybe 5-6 months, just kind of bounce. I try not to be a pest, right? Like, you should do this for me. It was just like, do you want to do it? Do you not want to do it? Like, I suggest you don't buy a bunch of stuff until we've had a conversation, kind of thing. And then I, bumped into a pastor. And then when all the fertilizer hit the ventilator over the last, month, give or take, I got a call from the elder, who's like, or an email, whatever. And he's like, okay, let's meet. Let's talk about this thing. We want to be able to support you. And so come on Sunday, sit down, and let's just talk what's going on. So I just kind of shared with him what's going on in my life, what's going on in my heart, what's going on in my marriage and family and ministry and whatnot. And he's like, wow, that's a lot. I'm like, yeah. And then I kind of explained to him my vision for what I wanted to do at the church. And I'm like, it's not about me, and it's not about growing my brand, right? It is about raising up a team that I can then disappear. I don't have to be part of it. I can go set up the hardware and set up the team and set up the ideas. And, I've got a whole plan for how this service is going to go and how it will look online. And then, we train up some team members and then they take over. And then I don't have to be part of it. I don't have to be on staff or whatever. He's like, that's pretty cool. Explain it to me. And so I explained it a little bit, and he's like, okay, let's meet again in a week. And then you can explain it to me again. So he came back around. A week later, he comes to my town, and I end up sitting with him for about an hour explaining digital missions, right? Explaining digital missions. And it's like, this is the situation, this is what's happening, and this is what the small groups, or not, this is what the small streamers are doing, and this is what, Christian content creators are doing out there, and, not a lot of support, but at the same time, there's really cool things happening, and the whole spiel. And meanwhile, he's asking me questions and challenging me on stuff and be like, are you sure about this? And he's a smart guy. He wants to wrap his brain around it, and he wants to be helpful. So that's been really exciting, like super exciting, about being able to potentially launch a new thing live. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Sorry, not your program saying I can't make it content ethically, but as an LPC. I'm really not supposed to be on social media at all, let alone making content that my clients can't find and be influenced by. Also, I'm not really supposed to be on social media due to how easy it is to accidentally find client information on it. That's influencing counseling process. Oh, really? Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. Although there's a lot of mental health guys out there that are giving advice online. I'd imagine that maybe they don't have practices, or they don't have practices anymore. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't want to sway that, or it would mess with you. Interesting. Yeah. So that's is it going to be a lot of work? Yes. Am I prepared for it? Kinda. You know, like I've had a lot of ideas. Essentially, it's going to be a sports show. Like if you've ever watched a sport, you at the very beginning, before the game ever starts, you have a conversation with some people. You do some announcements. You do some. This is what's going to happen. You have a conversation about the arena. You know, the church. For this case, the church and the people and what's going on, and do some. You know, this is what's going to be coming up, and this is what we're looking for. And then you launch into the sport, and then the commentary over the sport is designed to inform you what's going on and keep you engaged and tell the stories in the background. And I think you could do the same thing with a church service, where you have it start kind of like a pregame show, and then you switch to the service, and then you have maybe not a full interruption as in speaking over the pastor or whatever, or over this music, but along the side, you are engaging with the chat as a reaction to what's happening. And then afterwards, you do the post-game show, where you bring in a pastor. They have many pastors. You could do one a month and bring them in and then have a conversation. Hey, what's going on and what's happening? And can you answer questions? And we got people in chat that want to kind of know some stuff. You don't have to stay for 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Come in and then leave. And then you can hang out and play a game together, or go to a Discord and chill and hang out. Like, I think, honestly, if you use that format, that sports format, I think you could make a really cool online experience for people that are watching through the internet, as opposed to being like just a mirror of what's happening, but you're like barely watching it because you're in your living room and it's not really for you. If you made it for them, they might feel more engaged. Girk says a lot of the big mental health guys that you know about giving advice online, getting their license threatened and taken away due to being ethical violation for them to be on there. Also, psychologists have slightly different ethical standards, and they can't get away with saying more stuff online. But the master's level, you can't. Yeah, okay. Dr. K of Healthy Gamer and Jordan Peterson, I assume, notably both had their license threatened and had to go to training at one to make their social media less of a violation of their standards. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense because they take that stuff pretty seriously. Although the Jordan Peterson thing, he was not happy with that. I remember him talking about that. He was not happy. Sorry for the delayed responses, Arco. I was rereading my notes from trading course. One thing that stood out to me is that I spend too much time learning how to do new things and not enough time actually making use of my skills in my free time. Another thing Ukulele pointed out to me was that I needed to narrow down my mission statement. I'm used to Christian ministries having longer mission statements, but you want to be more short and direct about what I do. Coffee and conversation. Yeah. That'd be great. Exactly, musical angel. So I agree, and it's actually something that I've been convicted about for way too long, and I'm just going to have to pull the trigger soon. And that is, I am trying to do too many things, right? Not just do too many things, but like I come up with an idea, and I'm smart enough, and probably you are too, to make it happen, right? I wrote a whole program that was for like an online experience where people could interact with an AI that told them stories and gave them choices, you know, to be able to do a choose your own adventure in chat. I did that because I wanted to, and it worked out. And then I did it, and it lasted like 3 weeks, and I got uninterested and moved on, right? I wanted to change my lighting. I want to change effects. I want to add more fun things I wanted to make it more efficient and make the colors match better. Like, I'm always thinking about that stuff. And because I have there's no one to stop me, and there's no one to like kind of keep me sane. I can just keep doing that stuff. Even on my channel, right? Like talking about Bible stuff on Monday and creator stuff on Tuesday and mental health stuff on Wednesday and playing video games and trying to find a game to play along with all of that, along with the conversations and prepping all of that. It's a ton of work, and it's just distracting to the mission, you know, and it actually doesn't follow my own advice of, you know, why are you there? Who is your audience? And where are you trying to bring them? Because I have two distinct audiences, and which one am I trying to serve, and which one am I trying to, you know, where am I trying to bring them? And I'm trying to bring both, and they're going to two different places. So I should be more careful with that. And how do I change, right? Ukulele brought up a good point that I could probably do VTubing or something that hides my face entirely, and that'd probably be okay. Well, it depends on how passionate you are about it. Like, what's your purpose? And this is, you know, basically the class. Why do you want to do it? That's the question. Why do you want to stream? If it's important to you because you feel a sense of calling, a sense of purpose, that you have a message to give through the medium that you think is really from you to a distinct group of people, or you see a need and you want to change the world because that need is so compelling to you and you feel that content is a way to do that, then you have a reason to do it, right? And finding a way around the problems, you know, say VTubing is a way to get around it. But if you don't have a good reason for it and you're not compelled to do it and you don't feel a sense of like really being drawn to it, then why put the energy in, right? What's your reason? Because it's fun. Yeah, okay. Except for the problem with it, because it's fun is Daryl, you're already busy enough, right? But why are you making gaming content is my point. What's the purpose? What's the reason behind it? What's the mission? Where are you trying to go? Who are you trying to gather? Where are you trying to bring them? And knowing like you can do it and you have the ability to do it and you have the you know, the skills to be able to do it well. Do you have the margin, right? Does it take away from something that you could be doing better? If I made a mental health page, it would have to be tied to my work and very, 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 very specific as to not have any violation issues. Yeah, it wouldn't have to be. Well, and that's the question, right? If it could be as much as, you know, there's a group of people out there that you're specifically passionate about when it comes to mental health issues, right? You're trying to attract them, help them, and that will drive them towards your counseling practice, right? Okay, it's just kind of be like, well, I do this professionally. If you'd like to talk to me, you know, why don't we talk? And then maybe you'll want to, you know, solicit my services. We can talk about that. That's probably not allowed, but, you know, that'll at least be a pipeline to somewhere that you're trying to help them. Ark says, it's easy to get caught up in trying to do too many things at once, especially if you feel like a lot of people are counting on you to do a lot of different things that areas of work can serve. Delegating is really difficult, especially if you had people do a poor job when you trusted them with important responsibilities. But it's important because it's impossible to do everything yourself. Man wasn't made to be alone, and ministry wasn't meant to be done just one man either. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that is a big struggle for me too. It really is. Right? Doing too many things at once because I can. Having a lot of people counting on me for many different things. Like I've got people that are, you know, they'll send me a text and they'll be like, why aren't you playing this game? Why didn't you finish this game? When are you going to play this game? When are you going to do this? You started this. Why don't you finish this? You know, you said that you were going to do this and then you didn't yet. And then I've got people that are like, where's the weird pictures? And other people are like, you know, when are you going to be doing doing sermons again? When's the Devos coming back? You know, and then, you know, the taco stuff, when are you going to be teaching class? When are you going to be part of, you know, being able to do that again? And it's like, there's just a diverse amount of people that want a piece of me, right? Because I can do those things. And the question is, which ones am I supposed to be doing? Like, for example, I'm speaking at Ahhhh in Toronto, and they're like, you need to give us your notes. You need to give us your PowerPoint. So I'm like, okay, I don't know why, but all right. So I put together the notes that had to happen because it had a deadline, which meant I couldn't clean my office. It meant that I couldn't prep this stream. Like there's all kinds of things that are like just kind of in the way. Reach is coming, right? I just had a conversation I didn't get a conversation. Talking to somebody who's, you know, organizer, and he's like, I'm going to change all your stuff. And I'm like, don't, please don't. No, I already did. I'm like, oh, well, change it back. So I'm have to have that fight, which I don't want to do. You know, it's just, there's, yeah, you're right. There's a lot. And then trusting others to do it because they don't do a good job. Right. No, I appreciate that, Huggy. Yeah, it's coming soon. I will be playing it soon. We just got into a conversation. We're more about conversation than we are about game. So I'll keep the conversation going, and then we'll play when it dies out. But yeah, trusting people is really hard because I'm pretty good at stuff. And I'm not saying that just simply to be arrogant. But you know, like when I've given this stuff away, could you please do, it returns back way worse than I would have done it. Right? It's lower quality. It's not as well thought out. It's usually, you know, done at the last second because they were trying to do, like I've had multiple people want to edit videos or I've asked them to edit videos or paid them to edit videos, and it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. They take the money, they don't do it. They do it, but they do not get it. I paid hundreds of dollars to graphic designers to be able to do something for me, and we've talked about it, you know, endlessly, but here's the whatever, and they just got halfway through, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna keep half the money, and here's a refund. You know, and I'm like, well, I needed that stuff, right? So you like, it's really hard to give up control, especially when you have a certain vision and you know you can do it and you want to do it and you know all that. Yeah, it can be hard to do. But you have to work together. I've been blessed to have the people that I have in with the taco board, right? They're unique individuals that are not only passionate, but they seek excellence. Like I'm very pleased by the fact that when I speak to, you know, the board and I go, this is the thing, they pitch back super smart stuff or really meaningful stuff or stuff I've never thought of, or they'll be like, okay, I'll take that, or you're not taking that, where I'm going to take that. And it's really neat to work with people who are working so hard to be professional and to be available and to be helpful and to be sensitive and to be excellent, right? That is super rare, super rare. Brown rice and sweet and sour sauce. Brown rice, if you gotta cook it right though, because it gets super chewy. What's that?
Christmas taffy.
Christmas. Okay, I'll take one. Thank you. I got saltwater taffy. Saltwater taffy just showed up at my house. I bet they went to Winners. That's the only place that could have come from. Yep. Yep, I know you struggle with that quite a bit. You've got a ton on your plate. Exactly. A lot of people don't do a great job, especially if it isn't their own project. They aren't putting their heart into it, or if they have a different vision for your project mission, it turns into a mess. Yeah. And there's only so much time, right? There's only so much time, which is why streamlining and like the conversation started, what are you here for? Who are you supposed to be talking to? Like, who's your audience? And remove. It's like this wall. It's very similar to this. This is a great example of what I need to do with my life. If you go back to here, actually we can do this. I have the technology. Where is it? Let's go here. All right, we'll go here. Nope. We're gonna go with last video. And we're gonna back up a few. Right? Okay, there. Perfect. So if you look at this, right? You paint your life purple. Kinda? Right? So you look at this and the vision of it, like the thought is, and like I can even walk you through it. Like right here on the corner is notes that I've gotten from people or something that they got, so it's to show that, you know, the community cares about me. These are my diplomas. You know, I have diplomas. These are the tassels from the diplomas to show you I have the brain and me talk good sometimes. Like this stuff here is meant to show, you know, part of my personality, but at the same time trying to look kind of cool. I started collecting dice, and all of a sudden that became all over the place. I got a wall, like here's a stuffy that I got from somebody. You know, this is a knick-knack. This is a deck of cards from Nintendo that I got from them ages ago. It's very cool but very weird. And all, like, there's N64 games, and part of it come from a place where I wanted to prove to you that I'm one of you. And do I need to? Do I need to actually be someone who's like, look, I have N64 games. I'm also a nerd, you know, like I'm also somebody. Do I need to do that? Do I need the diplomas on the walls? Can I just enjoy the notes myself without displaying them? All these books in the background, why are they there? Is it because the books? Well, they're also because I wanted to say I me have read good sometimes, me have brain. And so it's purposefully put there, but all of it together, though it's thought through, became a mess. You know, it became a mess. And so therefore it needed to go away. So it goes away, and we get that. Now, which is better, right? To me, this looks a lot better, but it's really hard for me not to fill up. I see red door and I want it painted purple. I see anything and I want it painted purple. Doesn't matter what Mick Jagger wants. I want it purple. Yeah, there's only so much time. My ADD brain can't really tell the difference between the two pictures because all the visual noises just blends together into one color. Well, I do not have that problem. I have no idea the background had changed until you brought it up. Just that kind of hurts my feelings. I put a lot of work into that. No, I get it though. The last scene doubled the music. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I know why. Maybe I do. I don't know. Hey, I noticed. I would think it would be almost impossible not to. I'm brighter, the background is darker, and like 99% of it is gone. So I would have thought it would have been extremely like impossible not to notice, but yeah. You could put things on the shelves in the alcove and then a curtain over it for when you want the clean look, but you could expose it when you're sitting there. Well, yeah, but then I'd have a curtain, right? I've thought about that too. Put up a sheet, a wall, or whatever, but it would, you know, then you've got this curtain situation, and curtains look weird. I could put stuff there, but I don't want anything growing out of my ears, right? And so therefore it needs to like sit. I'm trying to follow advice from people that I've seen online that isn't natural for me, which is why, you know, I'm all over the map with it. So the different camera angle is something that I've actually come up with. I have a Raspberry Pi I've been trying to figure out how to program so that I can show another angle, or I can show something. Yeah, that's something. Do what works for me, but that's the problem, is that it needs to be something that it works for others and it looks as it's supposed to, right? So I'm at the place in my opinion, I'm at the place right now in the career where I need to look like I know what I'm doing from that looks pro, you know, that looks pro is really the vision. That looks pro. Not you look like you're in someone's basement. You look like you are, you know, it needs, upon immediately seeing it, the thought must be, hey, that person must know what they're talking about because visual. And I think maybe it's just me, but I think if you look at like YouTube, and it's like it's shot on an angle and it's kind of fuzzy, the lighting isn't great, and it's, you know, like just kind of like a messy background, right? It's versus something that's shot well through a good camera with good lighting. If you had to ask which one do you want to watch, and which one do you think you're going to get the answer from or be more interested in, it'll be probably the more pro looking one. That's the thought. Yes, this thing, yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. I love this thing. It's great. Did you know you can mess with it? A lot of people don't know that. Much more Apple. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. They're known for their visuals. Yes, give it a second apparently to register, because it's got to go all the way to the internet and then all the way back. But like, there's like probably 10 commands, 20 commands that you can do. Like if I do asteroids, that should work. Or maybe it's Astro Smash. Maybe it's not working. None of that light gray on the wall. Yes, exactly. Very. I don't like the new Apple ads. The ones where they just kind of like 2001: A Space Odyssey, their phone at you. Like, I know what a phone looks like. Why are you showing me what the phone looks like? Show me what's on the phone. What is different in the phone? All you're showing me is the outside. Like, I don't, what? You know? Okay, yeah, okay, there you go. Well, no, it isn't. Where it is. Where it goes. No. Okay, I'm going to sit down and then we're going to start talking about Hollow Knight. You know, the thing I said I'd do. Yeah, it's doing a thing. Well, what happens is on the game itself is, or the clock itself is a sort of an artificial intelligence. It's essentially, it plays the game. It has all random elements into it, so it's always different. So that means that when it can get stuck, right? Like it doesn't do the thing. Like, for example, maybe it's caught in this whole thing where it's like, I will drop 2 pieces of sand instead of 100. Like, it's just, it'll do that on occasion. Which is part of the charm, right? Is that it does cool stuff. But it definitely feels like it's looped. But that one just rolled in from the side, right? So like, it's doing something. It thinks it's doing something. At the very least, it thinks it is. Hard game for you to play. Oh, interesting. Because you're a gamer. It's probably because it's more reaction than it is brain power. Might need a reboot. What's doing a thing? Look, there it goes. All right, let's fire up Hollow Knight. Where's my controller? Push pause on ye old music. Why are you over there? Stop doing that. It just likes to just pull all my information off of the side. The hollowest of nights. Platforming and puzzles? Puzzles? I figured you'd be a puzzle monster. Because you has the smart. Been playing for 13 hours and 34 minutes, and I finally can do the ground pound. Is that bad? I can't even tell. You picked the 2 things I see. I like platformers a lot. They're simple. There's actually a couple platformers that I've seen that are coming out that I'm like, I would really enjoy playing that. You know, I just got to be careful because I've got so many things that I've told people I'm going to try and play. Like, I feel bad. Double Pixel has been working on the Minecraft server a ton. You 103% of the game? Yeah, I think my son is 111 or something. Like, he played the snot out. He's playing Silksong right now, and it's challenging him. Like, he's having a hard time with it, which tells me I'm never going to play Silksong, ever. It was the hollowest of nights. It was the fullest of nights. Sandbox is fun if you're able to self-motivate. Silksong is hard. I will break all the stuff. Okay, where am I going? I need to go. I want to go back to Crystal Caves. So we should be able to get there from here, right? Just go left and then get on the bus. Yeah. All right. No, don't sit down. Silksong is so pretty though. Like I've looked over his shoulder at times just to kind of see what the heck it looks like, and it's a beautiful game. The art is phenomenal. The sound design, the music, all of it is great. Unfortunately, it is also horrible and hard and difficult and miserable. Owie! You know what, dude? So in Silksong, there's this character that makes a wish kid made. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. They put it in after he passed. Yeah, and he's apparently a pretty tough boss. He's not. You know what? I hate it when they do that. The hitting of me and the not dying. See, I should have hit down there. I keep forgetting to do that. It's my biggest problem is doing this. If I just did that, my life would be easier. I feel so he's beating your head into the floor. Yeah, that's so funny. I mean, if I had to make a wish and it was like I want to be in a game, would I want to be like the world's easiest boss to kill, or would I want to be the like for funny's sake? You know what I mean? There's got to be stuff in here I haven't seen yet. Yeah, whatever. Okay, to the bench. That's spiky. Why would you point that direction? This is a bad sign. Oh, hang on there. Glowy thing. What are you? A wanderer's journal. Oh, money. I got money. Oh, guess what? So here, I actually have something for that. If you look at my emotes, I've got this one for people that aren't subscribers, and I've got this one for people that are. Because this happens so often. That is said so often in chat. I felt that I needed to put an emote to it. Yeah, you're not the first. Play Woo again. New story stuff way better than they expected. Feels like the story mission structure being more cinematic. I can't do the whole gotcha thing anymore. I tried. I really did. And I can't do it. Money! Oh, that's interesting. Do you not have the stag stations here? You mean the blue thing? This guy over here? He's here. I just gotta light him up. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert geo? Yeah, I have all my money. Bring it. open half of Hollow Knight's stag stations. Half is the achievement I've got. So I'm halfway through the game. Is that how that works? Oh, I gotta ring the bell. I wanted to hit that. I want to hit that. That chain though. Something's gonna happen if I hit the thing, right? Wow. That was great. Did you see Duet Night Abyss got rid of the gotcha elements? Yes, I am absolutely looking forward to trying that. I'm on the list. I'm also on the list for that new one that's Grand Theft Auto but anime. All right, let's head up to Dirtmouth, see if we can buy something. I wondered how they were going to put it together because gotcha without the gotcha, it sounds like a grind. Like one of the reasons I'm like it's hard for me to get back into Destiny is because I'm at the grindy part. Kawaii Theft Auto, yeah, that one. That's exactly what I want to play. Sounds awesome. Kawaii Theft Auto, I love that, and I shall call it that. Young couples recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems like they're running a map shop. What? You already told me that. I don't want to hear that. It's like Warframe and Team Fortress. See, I've never played either one of those, so I don't actually know what that means. Blue Protocol? Blue Protocol. I heard that. I've heard of that one. All right. I could buy someone's face. I could buy the bottom of someone's face. Are these the same thing? Oh no, this is. I don't know what that is. A key. I need one of those. I need to buy more of these. That is. There's no question there. Give me that. Your face is more health. But what's that one? Like I should probably get this one. I do have a lot of money now. Bonk. That's your magic thing. Hey. Life in Hollow Nest can be tough. Always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants you more time to recover. All right. Well, I have to buy it because the only way to get more notches is by owning so many. Oh, that's the lantern. Also, so you heal, you build up your magic thing. Oh, it gives me more juice in my little skull over in the corner. That's interesting. All right. I feel like I need to buy this. That sucks because I didn't want to have to. But I'm not buying a key. We're gonna. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that in your store. I need to go down to. I need to go to. Why is there a scary monster on my screen? What's up with that? Why is a scary monster on my screen? I don't like that at all. Anyway, I need to go to the purple lady, and she's down here. Yeah, we'll go there. So that should be the Forgotten Crossroads. Would that be easier? To take a train? Yeah, I got it. I can take the train. Has it? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I disagree vehemently. I would remember a scary thing like that. Okay, Forgotten Crossroads. See if I can remember how to get there. It's been 2 weeks, like except for yesterday. I didn't turn this computer on more than twice. That's how you know a guy's messed up, when he won't even turn on his computer. Let's go get some notches. I'm excited. I think they're down, if I recall. Anyway, I gotta go down and then all the way right. Yeah. Ha! You die in 2. My wife always knows I'm depressed. I'm not playing games or watching TV for... Yeah, right. This feels like I'm supposed to break it. You know what I mean? Like, that looks like I'm really supposed to slam down. But I'm going to go buy my stuff before I even try. It's going to have some new dialogue option. Like, oh, did you know that you suck now? Hello. Okay, Notch. Gimme. Yes. Yes. Cool. All right, so this here, once you own 18 charms, I need 6 more charms? That sucks, banana pants. Okay. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I've heard it'll make spell cast so much stronger. I assume that's the whoosh power. Am I correct? That you shoot out your little whoosh body. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. We got 3 notches now. So long nail's good, steady body's good. A swarm will follow the barrier and gather up a Lucio. That seems like a natural one. That's all. This is all traversal. Find your way, hit things, don't fall off stuff, and get your money. That's a good thing. There's more I would like to do. Right? Like, I could probably put thorns on, but, you know, I don't need it right now. I would love to get more juice, but I need to go buy, what'd she say, 5 more? I need 5 more. I don't know what that does. Mastery over my soul. Reduces the soul cost of casting spells. Oh, so once that would pair well with that one. And also the super spell one. Yeah, alright. And then when you're about to die, that'll give you... Okay, I need so many more notches, man. I need so many more. So, yeah, the soul's your match, the thing. Alright. Okay. We are ready to go. I'm gonna go try hitting this, going down on this thing. It just looks like it wants to. It just wants me to. You know what I mean? Look, I jumped on their head. That was me being a good boy. Wait, where is it? No? What? Right here. This just feels like I'm supposed to ground pound this sucker. Tell me I'm not supposed to. Yeah, apparently the Silk Song thing is, No? Alright, fine. Me looking for secrets. There's gotta be for something. Like, why would it be different? You know? Okay, now we need to get to the Crystal Caverns, which are up. Yep, we gotta go up. Get, different, yeah, they have a ton. There's a ton of things happening in that game. Oh, I hate this guy. Ow! Oh yeah, I forgot. When he dies, he releases his children. Just like I will, to avenge me. I have bugs that gather Geo? That's fun. I know that's what it said, but I didn't think they would look like actual bugs. Kind of adorable. This guy can't figure out how to get to me, though. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, yeah. Nope, wrong way. I need that arrow. I will need that arrow until the end of the game. up. That is so much easier when the nail is long and my power's up. Everything got easier. Weird. It's like in Metrovanias, the previous areas become easier after you get more powers. Super weird. Is this the scary area? Toll machine, insert 50. Yes! I didn't know that. That was good. I apparently glow now. So that's good. Yeah, this is what the light for. Yeah, that's what I thought. Those look dangerous. Are you killable? Nope. How about this? Nope, wrong way. Did I just open a door? I did. Totally on purpose. I'm smart. Welcome to Crystal Peaks. So, this is Crystal Peak. Yes. So, this isn't actually where I wanted to go at first. Why are you guys back? I ran out of RAM or something? I wanted to go to the other place. The Crystal Cavern where the guy is like mining. Which maybe it's down further. Yeah, I think it might be down further. 2 or 3 or 4. Oh, there are. Okay, I see. Ow. Please heal. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna practice hitting him on the head. I think this is where the caverns are. Yeah, I think so. Ow! I died! I don't want to die. Now where am I? A door with an open slot. I apparently am very lost. I know, right? This is where I die because I suck. Awful, man. Go up. Is that's the problem? I need to go upper. I don't need like fighting you, man. You're scary and terrible. Scarable. Isn't it right? Crystal Peak. Oh, hold on. It's the middle one? Where it says Crystal Peak? Yeah, okay. We'll go there. It's the top one. Is it really? Okay, cool. I need to trust my bugs more. Oh, you don't get them all. Up further. Okay. There he is. Found it. First try. Do you have anything else to say? Or you're not even chipping away anymore. Hello. Bury my body, cover my shell. What meaning in darkness? Yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever till light blooms again. Why aren't you chipping away? You want? Is there a problem? Did he give up? Did you give up? Oh, that's kind of sad. Right? He quit. He just up and quit. Maybe he's on break. You know what? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say he's on break. Okay. Time to ground pound my way into a boss fight. And then cry. I saw something. I can't! I got no juice! There's something up there. I saw it. I saw it. Can I get there? I don't think I can get there. Nope. Crud. There was something. I saw it was gold. Oh well. Yeah, I wish I could, but I can't. I need some things that are easy to kill. Oh, this is where I was. That's so funny. You're right. Oh, I knew you were right, that it was a different way in. I just thought there'd be something else, you know? Something more interesting. So I hate this place. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of walking through here with only three life myself. We can take our time. I need a bench. Oh. Okay, all right. You don't have a map for this area. Okay. It's very pretty. I do like purple and pink. Oh, there's an elevator? Is there? Or there was one. Now I can heal. There, all set. I don't want to jump in that hole. Let's skip it. All right. Hey, it's another bug buddy. Hey, how you doing, man? What's up? Oh, I see. That's how it is? I guess I was gonna take his money. That is, I thought 100% true. Let's find a bench first before I take that final boss on. That first one was, though. He was nice. I don't even see a sign. Okay. He's a hammer bro. All right. Hey, now I can go do some stuff. Sit down. That was rude. Everything is mean. This game is mean and rude. Man, let's go this way. That was awful. Hello. Okay. Can't land on spikes. Cool, I guess. Can I hit them? Yes. Money, 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 money. I have no purpose or direction. I don't know what I'm doing. Owie. I hear something. Hello. Okay. What do you want me to do? I can't open the door. I'll come back later. Promise. I look over at chat. Okay, yep. Should do that. Freaking hammer bros. Oh, they're good at throwing hammers. They're not terrible at that. They even changed their trajectory a bit. The hammer bros just kind of run and gun at you. Okay, that looks awful. That's really fast. Whoops. Hi! Ah! Dagnabbit! I got all excited. What's in there? That looks like something. That is a bunch of bad, but like, what do I get? If I make it that far. Should we try it? Just you? I wanted more. I wanted a power or something. Oh, pretty. Lasers! They are lasers. They have lasers. Okay, fine. Okay, alright. Indestructible laser creatures. Cool. Have I been this way yet? I need a map. Where's my map guy? Yeah, they got lasers and they're shooting them through the walls. That seems like it was done on purpose. Ow. That way. Map guy! What's up, dude? Come to scale the mountain? I've heard tale of a summit way up there. Too far for me, though. And not really one for heights. Yes, give me a map for $112. Very specific number. Cool. Well, how do I get to him? Crud. He's just a little too far. That's rude. I need another power. Okay. Oh, and then you can't go that way. You need the kablooey power. They hurt, by the way. Everything in here hurts. Okay. Neat. Let's go up there. It said go up to the mountain. That's what it said. Owie. Wow, I'm gonna die. Let's hit this guy a bunch of times. This is a really bad way to do this. But you know what? It works. Kinda. I got one. It's something. I gotta go kill this guy. Still only got one. I bet the power that I get at the top is the I can jump a little farther power. Woo! I asked for that. Hi, please don't fight me. Should I hit this guy? Can you get off the bench? If I hit him, this door's gonna close. See that? That's a boss fight. I'm not ready for a boss fight. Man. Don't you? I know. I know. I am not ready for this. I don't even know what's coming. Not much. I'm gonna die to spikes. I can feel it. Oh! It expanded! I was hiding and it expanded. Okay, where's my guy? Not too far. Not too far. Okay. It's the advantage of getting completely lost. Oh, I'm way at the bottom. Forgive me, I thought I was way at the top. Okay, alright, cool. Go up and go left. Yep, gotta get through these guys. Oh, that was fun. I'm getting closer to my ghost, but boy, am I still really far away. went right into that. Like a punk. My ghost. Wait, I didn't remember this. That's just want to get to my ghost, man. Where are you? There you are. I think we're headed up. That other bench, man. We gotta do a bench boss fight. I hate that. Okay. I'm not ready. I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe he's a minor boss? Get off my bench! He's got lasers. Ow. You shot me, you punk. Ow. You turd blossom. Don't have second phase, no second phase, no second phase, please! Ah! Yeah, alright, that was fun. I earned that. I earned it. I earned my sit down. Let's go back. Cool. Here's like a... Alright, we can go up. Oh yeah. Can I go up here? No. Can't go up there either because I'm not tall enough. I'm a short little boy. Go this way then. The mission is just up. Go up. Those guys are gonna try to stab me. I can tell. Yep. I got a key! Okay. Neato, I guess. Oh, you... Really? I don't like angles. These shouldn't work at an angle. Okay, more up. Don't you love it when the music changes a little? Doesn't that fill you with just like confidence? Hi! we gonna fight? You want to fight? Okay. Quite a view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it would be quite intimidating, if not for your small stature. Did it sadden you to see those miners below, still laboring at their endless task? Even overcome, strong purpose has been imprinted upon their husks. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul the city dwellers harnessed, but far less lethal. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder from where my knowledge comes. At this high vantage, I can just make it out, the light from that sad little town. I doubt its residents could even comprehend the scale of the world that surrounds them. So small it seems. Yeah, townies are dumb. I agree. Okay. I'm pushing ever so gently on my analog stick. Like, I'm not all the way to the right or all the way to the left. I'm trying to sneak, because in other games, you know, you push a little bit, you go slow. This game doesn't have that. You are at full speed at all times. Is there no wall to climb on here? I don't think there is. There's somebody that wants to fight me. He still hit me in the face. Rude. Oh man, another one of those I can't jump. I need to be a little taller. Just a little. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was a baller. I wish that crystal breaking would give me energy, but it don't. If I'm supposed to be going down, why am I going up? Because I don't have down, that's why. Ugh. Ooh, shiny! Whatever. I'm so good at timing. I didn't just wake up. Nope, not at all, Susanna. That's fine. Waking up is hard to do. Because waking up is hard to do. Alright. I didn't get all that money, but I'm not gonna. I've already been here. I'm not able to go up because I don't have the right power. Alright, let's go down. That looks like, is that a hot spring? No. You are not a hot spring. You're just scary. Break all your shelves. How about that? Nope. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get you, buddy. When I woke up yesterday, I had woken up from such a terrible dream. But I had just gained consciousness, so I was fighting for life to wake up, not go back to the dream. Yeah, I don't want to go back to sleep. Thank you. I appreciate the sub. Blanco. Dude, 23 months in a row. It's almost our second anniversary, man. Owie! Why all the way back there? That's just plain rude. I need to go back to my bench. Can I get back to my bench? Will this lead me down to my bench? I don't think it will. Should I go up to the bench or down to the bench? Let's go up. Hey, Shenanigans, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Hello. Thank you for the sub. How's Shenanigans today? Hope you're well. Ow. Blanco sub made noise, but Shenanigans didn't. That's a good question. I wonder why. I bet it has to do with Nargles. Shenanigan came in like a ninja, that's why. Okay, we can keep going. Been tiring work week. I think I'll hit, and I think I hit burnout plus other. Yeah, well, that contributed, right? That contributed. The whole, you know, life and work together thing is rough. I'm gonna see if I can change up my. I hear what you're feeling, man, and you have to go to real job, right? Like, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I really don't. Yeah, exactly. Like you're on the edge, and that's the thing. Like you're on the very edge of making it. You know, right? Like you're kind of living at 1%. But as long as you're 1%, you're steady enough that okay, I can get stuff done. I can do whatever. I don't throw anything at me. No, nothing unexpected. Nothing sad. No bad emails. No nothing. I can get through. you know. Oh, and you had hard stuff in the news. Oh, wow. Huh. This is more lifeblood. When resting, the barrel will gain a coating of lifeblood that protects against modest amount of damage. Okay. I kind of want lifeblood. We're going to get rid of Gathering Swarm. Maybe we'll get rid of Steady Body. I can either do lifeblood, which I seem to maybe need right now, or I can do the one where I gather more soul. I think that might be good, where I just get more juice. Draws more soul from the world around them. Or double dash. Dash is really helpful. I need more notches! Look from, yeah. Can I buy more notches? I can, maybe. I need to buy five more. It said. Let's go up. Let's work our way up and see what happens. I forgot the rest. Oh no, I don't get my extra life because I didn't choose that one. Hey Jada, how you doing? You said you were nervous about Thursday, right? Like that's tomorrow? Or I guess today? Is that today for you? That you're nervous about having to do the MCing? Next Tuesday? Next Tuesday, okay. Ad break? I know. Bummer. Hey there. Yeah, no, so you were nervous about next Tuesday. Yeah, that's okay. How's the prep going? Another place I can't get to. All right, that explains why I can't do that. Can't go that way, can't go that way. The only way I can go is down and to the right, Okay, let's try that. Oh, right. This. Whoops. Missed it by that much. Get in there. Housekeeping, like at your home, you mean? Like in your that's just part of life, man. That sucks. But you got to do it. What do you want? A dirty, you don't want a dirty house. Well, this is going to be no fun. I don't know what's coming. Dang it. Fiddle. Diddle diddly fiddle faddle. You know, when I finally hung our curtains in our bedroom on an actual rod. Isn't that funny how you can live for so long? Like, okay, well, you know what? We should get around to this. Time to... It's a small thing, but it'll make us feel like adults. Really want to do housekeeping, like, in case of an earthquake, so go under a table, and if you need to use the restroom. Stop duck. It's funny, I thought they were trying to stop you. Like, there's an emergency, we have to stop duck. We need to do a whole thing just to stop her. Fiddle. Okay. Parkour. Look at where I am on the map. Way over there. Yeah, we can't go that way. Hi there. That's a great idea. Let's jump right in there. My family has a board called Days Since Last Injured. It's been 1 month, 2 weeks. That's the best one. I exploded. I consumed the crystal heart. Oh, if I hold LT, I can boost. Nice. That's what I've been waiting for that. Cool. All right. Boo. Honk. Fun. That's fun. Let's go Karakia, which is used for prayer. I could say. Oh, I thought you were doing a full MC thing. Look at me go! Unk. Cool, that was fun. I got a new thing. I don't want to be here anymore, though. We gotta go all the way to the top and then boost ourselves to the... No, because that's stuck. We gotta go up. Yeah, that's not working. I know where to go, though. We're gonna go up and around. On PC now? All right. It's a lot easier to type on PC. That was super interesting. I thought it was gonna be like way softer and like a lot more like, I guess, pastels, but they'd crammed so much stuff into that room. Oh no. Gonna have a little talk with Twitch. That's not a bad idea. Yep, just send them an email. They're really good at getting back with emails. Don't you know? Oh crud, I'm gonna die. All because I'm not prepping properly. Dagnabbit! Please stop. I went in there to get more life juice and may have lost some. Okay, up we go, and then we're gonna stop and get ourselves charged up a bit. Because we don't need to. We're good. Oh no, we do have to go across where the bench is. Hey there, Supersonic. Good to see you, man. How are you? I have to use the bathroom. It is time for that to happen. All right, we're gonna go this way and we're left, and I think we have to use our super boost Red pizza ghost named Ripley. Love it. I'm so glad I put that thing together. Like it took a long bit of time to figure out how to do, but it was it's so worth it. Yeah, they gotcha. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I have to use the bathroom. You guys gotcha it up. You got a legendary dragon named Furlong. I wish I could have it show up in chat so that there'd be a record of it, but it doesn't work like that. It would be difficult. I'm gonna quickly pause. I'll be right back. In the meantime, !web. Sign up for my newsletter, and we'll be able to communicate a little bit more on your email and whatnot. And then ! Do a thing too, and then type in Miss Duck Jada and see what you can do to Miss Duck Jada. I'll be right back. Hello. I'm thinking about it. Wasn't fully sure today. I ordered a 40 use strawberry banana rogue tub. Nice. know if your code worked or not, though, because there was already a deal on it. If you put my code in, or use my link, I get credit for it. As in, it will, even if you use someone else's discount, using my link will actually give me credit at the company saying that I'm the one that sold it. But if you don't use my discount and you don't use my code, or my code or my link, then yeah, I don't see nothing. Or if you replace the code with another code. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you thinking of me. Regardless, you're gonna get, that's a good flavor, man. That's a good flavor. Why did everyone just ask? Why did the quack did just about everyone at me? Because you were being used for the do a thing to. Did you read it? You got greeted with a fish. You got sanctioned, or you got what else? You got gifted with a cupcake. Got to give those a read, man. Yeah, exactly. I think XtianNinja's code still works on top of the promos. No. If it's on sale, it'll work. But if you have to, it only takes one code at a time. Like, for example, I had like a ton of rogue points, but I can't use my rogue points to get a gift card because the gift card is a code, which means I can't get use my discount code on my code, which means I have to pay full retail, which sucks. But so I just, I wait until I've got a lot, and then I get something that, and then just pay shipping on it. Blue raspberry, super good. They're releasing a brand new flavor. It's gonna be citrus, lemon lime. I think that's gonna be pretty good. What's another one they're doing? They're releasing 2 more tumblers. One's Sakura. I don't need another tumbler, but everything Sakura I seem to want, man. Like it looks super good. Come here. Brain go good now. Rogue. Rogue. Energy.com. Slash, I think it's just slash XtianNinja. Nope. What is it? Slash discount. Oh, that one? That doesn't seem right. Slash discount. Slash XtianNinja. Probably. I think somewhere on here it'll say you're giving credit to XtianNinja. I don't know why I can't find it. Anyway, they're doing new flavors. See? Hold on. Back up. They're doing citrus splash. It's gonna be good. It's got lemon lime. I like lemon lime. And it's another flavor. I wasn't a huge fan of the dragon fruit. Not my favorite. Tiger blood tasted like coconut. Not my favorite. But citrus splash is good. Banana was super good. Tastes like bubble gum. Blue raspberry, super good. Rocket pop, super good. I have a whole tier list, man. What is it? T-I-E-R. T-E-I-R? There you go. Like my tier list is yeah, top for hydration is fruit punch and radiant rush. Radiant rush is so good. Ruby splash is good too. Like A and S are good. The top one for me, blue raspberry, black cherry, and strawberry kiwi, super good. Strawberry banana, rocket pop, sour candy, and blood orange. Blood orange tastes like Tang. Sour candy, it doesn't taste sour, right? But it's I've been really good. The peaches and dreams, I just got peaches and dreams. That actually, it's good. It's not bad. I'd put it as a B, right? Like it's actually quite. It tastes exactly like what it says it'll taste like. It tastes like peaches and cream, like if you like those kind of popsicles, like the creamsicles, and it's peach flavored. It tastes like peaches and cream, like as if you have peaches with cream on top. It really does. It's not bad flavor, but it's not my favorite, right? It's definitely not. It's not like Tiger Blood or Dragon Fruit Lemonade, where I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I already did make an account. I'm not sure yet. I'd get more. We'll see. But if I make an account with an email I used, would that still add points to the last transaction? No. Even though it's late to sign up, I'm not fully sure. I'd get into it more than once. At least wanted to try first before making a decision. If so, I might get more. Well, actually, if you, well, I mean, you already did it, but if you look at, this is the way to do it. So if you go to deals, and you go to, no, not deals. Where is it? Shop. Get starter kits at work. Yeah, starter kit's a good one. There you go. And what it'll let you do is it'll let you pick your a shaker, but then you can choose 5 different flavors to try, right? And they have a lot of flavors in here. And then you can be like, what's my favorite flavor? And it's not even that much money, man. Like it's really quite a good deal. I will do like when I order, I will actually go through and I will get the single serve packs, because if I'm gonna give one away or let somebody try one, they're easy to throw into a pocket or hand to a friend, and I don't have to give them a whole bucket. I'm just like, here, try this. It's really good. Yeah. Like I got a bucket over here, like a ton. Where are they? Like I have a box full of these things, and I just got a whole bunch. What I was gonna do is I was gonna give them to a friend, and then attach like a code to them so he could bring them to like work, where he works at a computer place where there's like 1 million people on a computer and they're all living on Red Bull. But like, here, take that. Take one of these and see if they like it. I never actually got around to it. It's one of those good idea projects that I just haven't had time or ability for, but I could also like stick it into like envelopes and send them out to, like, not just them, but like if somebody got like a 500K sticker or something like that, I could literally put it in there too. Like I don't know, and they're easy to give away. I like them. They're good for me anyway. Not the cheapest things in the world. I can't go up, can I? Nope. No. I do owe you guys a giveaway. Oh crap! I do owe you guys a giveaway. During the month of September, when people were giving to the taco thing, anybody who gave any amount was entered into a draw to win Expedition 33. I never did the draw. I apologize. I have to get the names together. I'll do that tomorrow. Write note to self. Giveaway game tomorrow. Cheapers. Sorry about that, everyone. You can't promise something like that and then not deliver. And that sounds super manipulative. I didn't want Hype Squad challenge was either. I don't know if the Hype Squad challenge is still a thing, honestly. I really don't. I know that it's a there is something happening, but I don't know who's in charge of it. I've been a little out of the loop. Okay. We're still going? All right. Aw, you silly goose. Okay, I wish I could take you to the sensory room. It looked like it would be really cool. I don't know. It looked like it might be too sensory. I may have got overloaded. No, I do want to try them. Hence, ordering 40 servings. Yeah. Well, go if you do the 5. Like my tier list is helpful, but it's all what you want, right? Like if you like blue freezies, you're gonna like blue. The strawberry banana tastes like gum. Like they're good flavors. I've always been very impressed with how strong the flavors are. Oh, apparently that one's canceled then. If you send me a text, I can send them a message on their private Discord to say they should take that down, because that's just rude. Maybe I should do a giveaway. You want to do a giveaway of some? Because I can send them through the mail, and it costs me a stamp. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. I'll write that down. What should we do? But Hannah, come up with a giveaway. Something fun, something easy, something that don't take me a lot of work. What up? Isn't it nice? Yeah, the background looks good. You want to see it in its full glory? It's pretty slick. It's a little simple, needs a little bit of stuff. I think a little bit more stuff anyway, but it looks pretty good. Thank you for saying so. A single strand of my beard hair with each package, a doink, and then I'll put in one of these, and you'll get strawberry kiwi along with a beard. Never tried Rogue? You might not be able to get it. You're pretty far away, and it costs me way too much shipping. I don't know. It wouldn't. It would take one stamp. Honestly, it would take one stamp because it's super thin, and as long as it's not bigger than, I think it's 8 millimeters or 12 millimeters, something like, there's a limit. As long as it's not wider than that, it'll just go in an envelope. It's great. Oh, a tumbler sampler? I can do that. I can do that. That's easy to do because what happens is I do the giveaway and then I tell them and then they ship it out. It's actually, they make life a lot easier. Oh, it's crazy, man. The shipping's nuts. Like in Canada, the shipping's nuts. And I'm like, I'm not New Zealand level far away. That's for sure. What? Hold on. Oh, you got to do it against the wall. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Still wondering, can I get points if I sign up with the same email for rewards? I doubt it. So what I would do if I were you, or you could just do for me, just tell me, send me a DM and I can ask them, or you can send them a message yourself. Like, I'd be happy to ask for you if you want to see if you can get some points. I can connect right to them, and it's very, very easy for me. Up to you if you want to do it. I'm gonna die. That sucked. You gotta do that right at the right time. I have fallen even harder boss room, so I need to lock in. Yeah, no conversations from here on in. So. I am so off the beaten trail. Do I dare go down? Kind of want to. Where am I? Way over there. I also kind of want to keep going. Maybe we'll do that. Ow. Slap. Today, my stepsister's boyfriend's birthday. Tomorrow after school, gonna get ready for the surprise party. You guys like surprise parties out there? Stone door with a simple lock. Okay. They really want me to buy a lot more. No! 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 Dagnabbit! Hey! All right. Jeepers. I'd be so tempted to just dunk all the furniture back there in black paint. Just work for the room aesthetic. Feels like crime to lose those wood finishes. No, I feel the same way. This here, like that shelf, it just is, and I agree it's the wrong color. My daughter was like, that color doesn't work, Dad. You have to get a different color. I'm like, well, you have to paint the whole shelf, and I don't know about that. Or just buy one from IKEA, I guess, or something. But like, yeah, the built-in nook thing was actually a problem. Like it had a white border, obviously, like, and I'm like, okay, I don't want that. It just sticks out like a sore thumb, and it looks like something like a big white line is growing out of me. So I want it to all be purple, but I got to do something with it. Otherwise it'll be a void. I went looking at a video online for like, how do you light, a room, or how do you light it for a talking head video? And it said, put a light behind you to separate you from the background. And so there's this one, right? That one there, which separates me from the wall, and then that red one kind of adds a bit more texture, bit more lighting. I want to do something with this wall, something here, anything here. I don't know what. I think maybe a TV. My son gave up a TV. I might be able to put that there and like have something running, but it might look ugly too. No, if I did LED, I had LED lights in it. If you look at my other streams, I had LED lights in it, and it was actually obnoxious. I don't think it would look good. I'm back in town. How did I get back in town? That's convenient, I guess. TV in the inset. I think maybe like over there, but A, the glare I got to be careful with, and B, what I would put on it. Like I could just do like a poster thing like Dustin does, or I can do the logo thing like Susie does. But at the same time, would it match the aesthetic? I don't know. I have to experiment, right? I have to experiment. I don't want it to look like I stuck a TV on the wall. It would have to look good. Or TV, yeah, exactly, right? Something like that. But it can't look like I stuck a TV on the wall. And the thing is, when I'm sitting, right, when I'm sitting here, it's low. I'm going to put a carpet on the floor, I promise. But when I'm standing, there's a lot more wall. So it couldn't like disappear halfway. I guess you could call it fun, I guess. I think it's more along the lines of maddening and you only get one try, right? Like, yeah, what's up? You gonna do the dunk tank stream? No, I don't think maybe it'll be streamed but I will be in a dunk tank somewhere. What do you have there? Why, it's a key to my storeroom. I thought I'd lost it for good. Did you find those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how you ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me. Yes, very kind. And now that I can open my old storeroom up, I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. Chop it up, Geo. All right. Interior design be super fluid. Yes, I agree with you, and it really has to do with, like, I mean, Sama said it earlier, do what works for you, right? So there is a sense of your own personality, and it's okay and whatnot, and people don't come to see the wall, they come to see the streamer. But like I said before, I want to look like a professional YouTuber. That was the mission. Look like someone who can do talking head videos as a professional YouTuber. And then in doing so, people can look at it and go, hey, we should, I wonder what he's talking about. And this, I think, made it look a lot more pro. Oh, shoot, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I was busy showing St. Bear my wall. Find some simple ways to hide the white. I have a hole. There's a hole on the nook. The problem is the power would have to like run 100 miles away because there's no plugs anywhere near it. But yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, just keep pestering. No, it should have worked if, hold on. Just 1 second. So type in, Hannah, type in exclamation point Embiggen, Embiggen. See if that works. There are things in my mind, like a list. I don't want. Oh, you don't have permission. Oh, well. Mods are asleep. To be honest, there are things in my mind, like a list that I want to buy, save up for. I usually put off either because I can't afford to get it. I don't want to buy. I find what happens is I get really excited about stuff like that. And if I just wait long enough, I lose interest. Then it saves me a bunch of money. Mods are trying to be productive. They feel, yeah, I agree, except for it's still a line, right? It's still a line. Purple tape might actually work too, but I agree that like just the clean look, I would do that. Its whole room over here is destroyed. I still have some work to do, but I totally agree. Oh, and this here, yes, acoustic panels was the thing I was thinking about too, is like just kind of the artistic ones, you know what I mean? Like the ones that have like a geometric pattern or whatever on them. It would not only help the stream, you know, theoretically you have less bounce, even though this whole wall is acoustic panels. It would also maybe look good. That's actually why I got the purple carpet. Is I was gonna put it down here to cover up the carpet, but I'm like, it might sit on the wall and actually look kind of cool and absorb some stuff, some sound. To be honest, there, I think, yeah, dude, I totally get it. Elegant key. An explorer found this fancy key floating in the waterways of the city far below us. I've not cleaned it. I'm not going to be touching that. You enjoy smacking foes with that nail of yours, right? With this charm equipped, you'll able to send them flying further with every hit. Oh, more knockback. Kind of love that. Go make lunch? No, still no potatoes. How do you live? Yes, dude. Let me know when it's happening. I want pictures. I want to try it too. All right. So this, I have enough for this simple key. But is it the elaborate key that it wants? I need more notches. That's the way it is. I need more notches, more money. Okay. What's this one? Handsome thing. Holding it lets you run around quickly and tirelessly as though you were a young man. So I'm told. Sure. Sprint Master. So that brings me to, I think, 2 or 3 left. I still gotta go make some money. Chives and butter. Cold potatoes? I don't know. Cold chives and butter might not be my favorite thing. Okay, so I got some new ones here. What do I got? Sprint Master. Bears the likeness of a strange bug known as the Sprint Master. Increases the running speed of the bearer, allowing them to avoid danger and overtake rivals. Well, I don't have enough for that. A long nail would take over. I need the Dash Master thing. That is way better. How much does this cost? Heavy blow costs 2. I need more notches. Erg. All right, well, let's go back up to the mines and see what we can find. Donk. Ha! Twit. If I launch, yeah, I can stop. Okay, good. I was wondering about that. Oh, that's not very big. Here's Squeaky Guy. Oh, wow. part where I die? Didn't I hit you 3 times? Dadgum. Wish I had my little bugs that would pick up all my change, too. I need like 100 notches. Oh, what are you? I didn't even pay attention! I wasn't even paying attention! Those guys can turn into monsters? Oh, this game! That was just mean. Right? I gotta go get my soul back now. Jeepers. Oh, you come behind walls. Sheepers creepers. Where are you, oh my soul? In the terrible spot. Thanks for being in the worst spot ever. All right. Are you real? Okay. That was terrifying. That bug is terrifying. Okay, so check out the map. Where do I need to go? You know what? Let's go through some of the stuff we haven't seen in a while. Because there's some places I can go now that I couldn't go before. Oh, all right. I have arrived. That's a way to get across the map. Jeepers. Okay. And there goes my blue. Wow, that was crazy. Down and around. Okay, here we go. Ow. Does this... Hold on. Does that lead somewhere? Nope. I'm like, I don't remember there being a hole there. But maybe it opened up. Things change in this game. There's places I can't go, places I want to go. skirtments down there. Go left. I wonder if my burst will let me go past the, like the end of the world there. Because you get to a certain place, and all of a sudden there's, you know, it's just the end. You can't go any further because the wind keeps you from going. It is crazy to me that I can beat a boss in the first try, and the mosquitoes are what kill me. I've been absolutely wrecking these bosses. Like, y'all can attest to the fact that I've been doing really good at the bosses. Oh, Ninja, guess what? What's up, Hannah? That better be followed by some good news. That was all caps. You are going to reach. Oh, sick. That's good. I'm happy. It is. I heard yesterday that Donnie's not going to be able to make it to reach. And it's like, oh, man, that sucks. You know? Like, everybody's going. And I remember last year when I wasn't able to go, I felt like absolute, just the worst. Where? What? What? Huh? What? Ow. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I need to be... Yeah, can't go further than that. Okay. Like, everybody's having fun, and everybody's there, and I'm not there, and what the heck? I mean, there's a reason I wasn't there. It made no sense for me to go. But then everybody was having so much fun. Yeah. Sucks. This thing bugs me. I want to know what it is. Alright, so that didn't help at all. What if I go this way? You have a new earring? As in a new hole? Or as in a new... Like... Ow, what the heck? Or is it like a new earring that you got? Earring. Far out. Is it cool? That was easy. Posted in Discord? Okay, far out. A boulder shell. What does that do? Protects the bearer with the hard shell while focusing soul. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter if it absorbs too much damage. Oh, as in like if when I'm charging up I can't get hurt? That sounds helpful. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'll check it out later. Well, calm down, music. I already killed him. This is the way to go. What a way to travel. There, now we're in the green path. And if I recall, yeah, if I go down, there's an area I couldn't get through. All those spiky spots. All right, let's do it. Ow. Stupid bush. I gotta remember to keep my eyes open. I am not being... Like, I'm dead, for example. That's dumb. I shouldn't be. It's so silly, it didn't charge me up. It just gave me 2 at the end. Lame. Okay, we're trying to get down to the spikes. Let's find ourselves a chair first. I do appreciate the signs. That was helpful. Okay. Let's go down and go to the place we couldn't go before. Try my best not to fall in any acid. Ow, jerk. It's like they don't even want me here, you know? Don't start taking it personal. Okay. This is where I wanted to go. Dang it. Let's do it. Go! Ouch. Aw, boss music. Really? Perfection or nothing, eh, game? Eh? Cheapers. Where's my nearest thing to sit on? Because I'm half dead. Up, way up. Oh, fiddle fart. The Lake of actually had a thing I could go across too. I should go do that. Let's do that instead, because that path is really treacherous. Also, someone got something from Amazon list, a banana headband, which seems to now set for life. that was the final edition. Your shoes been looking good. Your shorts been looking good too. I've been really impressed. Yeah, truly. I can tell you're putting in the work. All right. Let's see. mic. Oh yeah, far out, dude. What'd you get? Wait. No? Okay, we're good. Hyper Quad. I don't know why I asked. That's a lot of letters. Hyper X Quadcast 2S. All right, with all those names and the word hyper and quad in it, version 2, S for super, how can it not be the greatest mic in the history of the world? All right, let's see what happens. Wait, can I climb that? Hang on. Nope. Well, that was utterly pointless. Wasn't it? I think it was. Man, I guess I'm not getting any new places. Let's use our let's use the bus and we'll travel somewhere else. Maybe there'll be somewhere I can go. VIP allowed for link or just up? Actually, you know what? I think that's all broken. I think literally everybody can do it. It has not been a problem yet, so that's good. Yeah, totally broken. See what we got. Ooh, it's got rainbows. That's a cool looking mic. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of stream. This thing here. On the Elgato, there's 3 buttons. There is balance, and there's headphones, and there's volume. And it doesn't default to volume. This is way simpler. No, actually, it's not. Because you got 2. You got microphone and volume, so it is a balance thing. I don't know. Does anybody plug their headphones into their mic? Like, anybody? Yeah, I don't use the Elgato software either. It is not what I would call good.
At HyperX, our microphones are designed to enhance the gaming experience by providing a perfect blend of aesthetics, quality, and functionality. We've seen gamers, streamers, and content creators create customized setups with our Quadcast S.
Gamers?
Now, we're expanding our lineup of microphones with hopes of further making you feel pride in your personalized space.
Can you customize the color?
Quadcast 2S, a microphone that
or you just rainbow and circle?
Personalization with even more lighting, audio clarity, and improved control. First, let's spotlight our biggest upgrade: more lighting. Over 550% more LEDs, to be exact. The Quadcast 2S has over 100 LEDs compared to our previous generation with only 16 LEDs. You can customize up to 16 zones on the body through the HyperX Ingenuity software.
You could probably turn on the light stuff and turn off all the audio stuff, though.
We've also added a functional LED ring on top to instantly know the current selected polar pattern at a glance.
Oh, I thought it would tell you if it's muted or not. That's what I need.
Your audience while sounding your best. With the Quadcast 2S, we're using higher quality mic capsules to ensure your voice stands out clearly, achieving a 16% improvement in what's called the signal-to-noise ratio. And lastly, our audio engineers worked hard to refresh Quadcast 2S OBS with a staggering audio resolution, up to 32-bit, 192 kilohertz sampling rate. This showcases how we've taken the opportunity to push the gaming microphone quality to its limits. Moving on to controls, we've kept our signature.
So that there's an important thing there about the bit rate and the bit rate and the frequency. So your OBS is going to run at 128 or 192 hertz. If this thing is defaulted to 320, it's going to mess with your OBS settings and you're going to get some weird stuff, right? And if it's going to, I think it's going to send out a 16-bit. And if you have it set to 32-bit, then it's going to mess with stuff. So you have to try to make sure you match the microphone's frequency and bitrate with OBS's frequency and bitrate, right? Even if it steps down your mic, you won't notice. There'd be no change in the quality at all. But yeah, I need to. If you're fine, you're fine.
In response to user feedback, we simplified controls to a singular multi-mic continuity is our lighting configuration. 3A for HyperX portfolio. This is the HyperX Quadcast.
That's cool. I'm glad. That's great. That's great. It's always nice to get a little bit of new gear. Makes you feel good. And audio is so important in content creation. I would argue the most important. Actually, before we do that, go to map. We want to go, where do we want to go? There's a couple places we couldn't get to. I just want to make sure I can find them. Where are they? Down at the very bottom? That can't be right. Advantage Village? Honestly, I can't remember. And it's all the stations are so far away. All right, let's go to Queen Station. Let's go, buddy. My old pal. Apparently there's a way left. Oh, Fog Canyon is left. Have I been to Fog Canyon? Well, I probably have. I don't have a map yet. Oh. Okay, well, I guess let's explore here then. I don't have a map. Yeah, okay. Map guy's gonna be way further in. Ow. I still have knockback, man. That sucks. I need like 1 million more notches just so I can add all the stuff that I want. Okay, ain't going that way. I assume you get the power to like breathe acid or whatever at some point. I tried to get back into Horizon just because I was like, what can I play? And I tried to get into Horizon again, and it was so bad because I couldn't remember literally anything to do. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just quit. All right, I won't play this ever, and I uninstalled it. I'm like, it's so bad. Bigger belt, bigger tummy. These notches right there, so I can add more badges. That's what I need. Wait, I remember. The guy was up and to the right. Pretty sure. Yeah, he's in here. Yep, there he is. Hey, goose. Oh, wait, no, I couldn't get past the... Can I get past this now? Nope. That was the problem. I still don't know how to do that. Crud. Well, maybe that's where this power is going to be. Wherever this is, that's where I'm going to get the power. Yeah. I'm actually crowdfunding for a new PC and laptop. Decided to not let me play games on my stream anymore. After going viral. Right? I know. I feel the same way. My PC has just been so difficult. Like, I can do it. I can stream, obviously. But if I ask anything else of it, it's like, even an alert. Like, literally, even doing like a sub alert is too much. Ow. Fart. Okay. Give me that sweet, sweet blue Jew. Yeah, it's blue goo. Thank you. Hello. I think I killed you. Yeah, that was me. My bad. Sorry. Ooh, pretty. I haven't been here yet. Oh, yeah, I have. Okay. What's in there? The overgrown mound. I can pull games up, but for many of them, not getting more than 5 FPS. There's a few ways to, I'm sure you already know how to step down the games and whatnot to turn on Windows game something. Windows game setup thing in settings. But another thing, what I did recently, and I thought it was actually kind of helpful, is I went to AI, like I had AI out of my phone, ChatGPT, and I was asking it about my specific motherboard, like the specific BIOS settings that I have. And I'm like, is this correct? Is this correct? And I was able to tweak 2 or 3 things and get a little bit more performance out of it. You might be able, maybe laptops are a little different than PCs though. Oh, all I'm saying is that if you go, you can maybe go into your BIOS. Yeah, okay, well then you're probably good. 4 years old. My PC is 14 years old. So if you go to the BIOS and maybe ask AI to tell you, is that all the settings correct or whatever, you could squeeze a little bit more juice out of there. You can, instead of getting depending on what kind of hard drive you have, you can maybe replace that too. You put an SSD in there. 3 years ago, and have like 10 years worth of PC backup files on it. Yeah, I mean that's a good thing if you need them, right? Like you don't need them until you need them. Oh, it is an SSD? All right. Another thing you can do to make things go a little better is reinstall your drivers or install the updated drivers. Yeah, that's great. Oh, fiddle. I jumped at just the wrong time. You tried everything? Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I'm so far away from home. Repair, reinstall Windows, went previous driver, went back to the new driver, put everything in efficiency mode and task manager, change the settings. Yeah, right. Well, and you don't need to wipe it again, right? Like it's like once you've done all that, the wiping is not going to help. All right, well, figured out what you did have one, eh? Bummer. I mean, it's hard not to these days. Like if you're trying to download drivers or trying to get new, like stuff for OBS or lots of stuff, there's always something bad. Yeah, he's a good resource. Yeah, if you're able to get him, that's great. All right, this sucks. You. I'm not talking to you. I've only heard bad things. Although, my daughter has used the bank multiple times to great success. Now. Oh man, that kickback is killing me. I know it's knockback, sorry. Actually, it's base Windows system driver pre-installed on every Windows PC. It's bugging the Windows security update that detects particular driver as a Trojan. Oh, interesting. I never heard of that before. But bummer. I'm not sure if I've got my system set up as good as it could be, but because I've got such a half decent computer, like I can get away with it being not quite as optimized. Am I even in the right spot anymore? I don't remember being here. Yeah. Hey, Jones. Did you finish your pizza? I think you finished me. 2-hour nap. Not gonna lie, that is a pain. Could have gone longer. Going for the record. I'm just not equipped. I just not equipped for it. Love a duck. These guys are the worst. Might be me. I might be the one who's not able to play the game properly. Could be. Dagnabbit. You coming at me, bros? Is that why they put them there? So I can charge up a little? Erg. I don't want to fight these guys. Yo, Slay, what up? I don't know why I can't beat these guys. They just ruin me. Patience. We'll just try to use patience. What if we try that? Just for a change. Oh, he predicted? No! Do not. Oh, I did that to myself. Didn't like that. Oh no, another one! Please stop hurting me. I'm just a guy, just a little guy hanging out, man. Jeepers. Can't see. He was just there. You know? Yeah, those guys are the worst. Okay, so falling down where I can't see, why not? What are you? Please let me jump a little higher or jump up or something, anything. Tap B while holding up to unleash the wraiths. Bells will deplete slow, so replenish slow by striking enemies. Alright. I think I can go up now. I think that's what that was. So... What was that? Is that power? I thought I'd be able to jump. It's just an attack? I figured that I would be able to go up here. Or is it this and then pow? Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Let's go get some more, I don't know, life or whatever. Come back in here and beat those guys up, and then try breaking that thing from the top. Thank Nabbit. Yeah, well, it said release the wraiths, right? So, man. Come on. I hate those guys so much. I beat so many bosses in a row. Like, without even dying. And I can't beat that stupid... There. We'll go in here. And we'll see if we can just you know, we'll lure them in. We'll be smart. Be like a hunter. Come here. Come in. Yeah. Yeah. Come on in. There you go. Nope. Still can't do it. Moron. Stupid moron. Stupid idiot. Dumb moron. Bad at video games. Ah! That was on me. That was just me being impatient. But I still don't have enough juice to be able to break that thing. Because I think I'm supposed to go like this. Go up, 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 and then release it like this. Bop. Like bop. And then it'll break that top so I can go up. I think. I might be crazy. Always a little too close. Yeah. It just... I fall on them instead of in front of them, and then I die. It's just the silliest thing. And this is such a long walk back, man. Because I still haven't found a bench anywhere in there. Maybe I should turn knockback back off. Like, actually use that as a power. Because honestly, this is really hard to navigate. Whenever you hit a bad guy, you go back a little bit. Okay, I made a boo-boo and got lost. That was not the correct direction. And that's the wrong guy. Okay, let's find where I was then. Where was I? I've been over over here. Nope. Even using my super turbo would just hit me into the thorns. Uh-oh. And that's the bank. Okay, not that way then. But it is, though. I must be missing a door somewhere. Darbit. If I do find a bench, I'm gonna use that no knockback setting. There's only one way that's possible. Because otherwise there's no way to navigate. There it is. Place is kind of pretty. Then it's also trying to kill me, so... Yeah. Skip all that. Fall down here. Go in here. That's where my soul is. I can't believe I found my way back. That's crazy. I thought he would die. I hit him twice. I hit that one twice. Oh, I was patting myself on the back for being so awesome. I hate how accurate these guys are. Oh, no, so you can't hit it. Okay. Well, there you go. Alright, so is there a way up? Nope. Okay, so where to now? I've got this really cool power that I don't know what to do with. I thought that was going to be the solution to all my problems here. Can I jump and hit B? Nope. Oh, hold. I gotta hold up. Come on. How did you die? The stupidest way possible. trying to figure out why I have that power. Like, what good is it? Can't go that way. Like, I guess anything above me, if I have enough charge, can actually get hurt. But, so what? I don't even, like, I guess some of the bosses jump. But they usually do a big old ground pound, which means it's really not helpful. Okay, this is the electric place. Have I gone up and around as much as I can go up and around? I have. There's no way this was meant to be navigated the opposite way. Alrighty. That's the guy, which means I need a different power. And now I'm back in Greenway. I've been here in a while. God. I have gone down that way though, and it really didn't help. Maybe it did. Hold on. No, this is where I had my boss fight. I don't need to go this way because we just checked this out already once. Let's go up, I suppose. Bench. Convenient? I need to put that knockback on my, though. Dude, like, it's so bad. What am I gonna get rid of, though? I guess Dashmaster, maybe? What does Shaman Stone do? Don't know. Don't care. I need to get rid of the knockback. Increase the force of the bear's nail, causing enemies to recoil further when hit. Points counted when logged in later for rogue. Nice! That's good! Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. They're good company. They're good. They're nice. Steady body, that one. And I can put one more on, I guess. The Thorns of Agony. Or Gather Geo. I guess. Alright. You know what? That's actually a good place to stop. That's a good place to stop. We'll come back. We'll come back another time. Phew. Music go? Yep, music go. Okay, good. Well, let's figure out who we can raid out to. Thank you for being here, guys. Well, break time. I think I'm done. Yeah, we're gonna step out. I got some stuff I gotta do, but at the same time, I'm also trying to keep it chill this week. You know, ramp up work my way up to things happening. Oh, you mean, yeah, for the day. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to go figure out where my son got his saltwater taffy and then try to eat some. And then we're going to make dinner. That's it. Hey, man, I feel like, you know what's crazy to me, dude? Like, I feel it's nuts how good I'm doing in Hollow Knight. I feel weirdly, like, competent. I'm not a feeling I'm used to in video games. Yeah, I know, right? Better know I was doing in Animal well. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you lurking here. Exclamation point, tell a friend. The best thing you can do for the channel is just to tell folks I exist. Talk about Taco. Talk about what we do. Say, hey, you know what? You want to learn more about Taco? Be happy to hook you up with Pastor Al or XtianNinja or whatever you're going to call me to be able to have that talk. I just did one with a previous church. We're working on a presentation to make it a bit tighter, but yeah, tell folks. It'd be really, really helpful. Who's on? There are people I don't even know. There's so many names that I don't know. Oh, I haven't raided Miss P in a long time. Let's raid Miss P and just say hello. She is worthy of a raid. If you don't know Miss P, you're about to meet someone awesome, but you already do. You already know. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you doing that. If you want to talk and you want to ask any questions, if you don't want to know anything about what's going on, check out the Discord, exclamation point Discord. Go hang out there for a little while. We got lots of really cool things happening. I'm finding a lot of stuff about content creation, so I'm just throwing it into the Content Creator Cafe. If you don't have access to the cafe, all you have to do is ask and say, hey, I want to take content creation seriously. Put me in the cafe, because that's for people who aren't just like doing it for fun. They want to do it for serious. That's what we're doing there. So, but I put in a few things there, so go check that out. Otherwise, thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you. I really, really do.